Hey guys, so today is going to be a plan with me, and we're going to be planning from December 21st through the 27th, which is Christmas week. I'm so excited. I've been waiting to decorate this week forever. This is how my week turned out for last week. I absolutely loved it. I did really well utilizing it the first part of the week, and the weekend kind of went by the wayside, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We had a very fun-filled Saturday and a very lazy Sunday, so I just didn't get everything that I want to get done, but I still loved the way that it turned out. I thought that the colors were amazing. I loved the color scheme of it. I loved the way that I laid it out. I loved, like I said, everything about it. This week is going to be Christmas thrown up in your face. I am using my traditional Christmas kit, which again, I am taking the one, I don't want to save this till next year, so I'm taking the one that I've already used for pictures or whatever else I used it for, and I'm going to try and use up the clip art. I have this sheet with the weekend banner and some washi strips and a few heart checklists, but I did have I only have partial of this page and I have another full page, so I think I'm going to try and go not complete, no white space, but pretty close with the heart checklist. I also had a kit that didn't cut out, so I actually physically cut out the heart checklist or the little icon checklist so that I could lay out my checklist like that. So I'm going to do that. I have a bunch of other stickers to incorporate, plus all of my Jeree sticker books. So for washi, I pulled so many washi tape because I am not sure what I'm going to use. I know I'm going to do red and green. I just don't know what combination I'm going to use. So I think I'm going to start pulling off all of my stickies here and laying down my headers and my checklist to see how I kind of want to go from there. Okay, so now that that is laid out, I think I'm going to try and lay out my washi because I kind of want to get it down before I continue to move. So I know I want to use this red glittery washi. This is from Scotch. I don't know what else I want to use. I've used this in like my monthly spreads and stuff, so I don't think I'm going to use this, but I kind of want to use this red and green ornament. And the Happy Holidays, I just don't think is going to match, so I'm not going to use that. And I was thinking about using this green kind of like glittery washi from Dollar Tree, but it needs to be layered under something. So I was thinking about layering it under this. I don't know. Let me just kind of play with it a little bit and see what I think. Okay, so that worked out well. I just ended up cutting that green washi in half, and now I have these strips if I want to add them down here or anything. I don't know that I do, but you know, just in case I want to, I'm going to save them for later on in the video. Now I'm going to try and work on my sidebar because I don't know, I used up all of my regular checklists, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do over here. I have a lot of half boxes, so I think I'm just going to end up using those. But for the top, I'm trying to use up this sheet just because since it's not cut, I might as well just keep cutting it. I'm going to use these little red and green candy canes. And if you're wondering what scissors I'm using the Titanium Nonstick by Westcott. They're the little guys, and these are super precise and great for cutting stickers if you have to cut your own. So yeah, since I used all of my full box checklist, I'm going to take just some half boxes and kind of layer them. So I'm going to take this first peppermint one, and I think I'm just going to layer these little banners with it. That way I can kind of fill in what I need and then cut a checklist in half and do it just like that. Okay, so now I'm just going to leave this space to kind of put some decorations because I feel like I'm not going to have a lot of room for decorations. So now I'm going to put my food icons here at the bottom. I'm going to use Rory's Sweet Addiction, and I think, yeah, I'll have just enough red and green to go around. Okay, that took so much longer than I anticipated, but I'm so happy with the results. It was like too much red down here, so I went ahead and trimmed. This washi was from Dollar Tree. It's not even washi, it's like glitter tape. And I love that I could utilize it up here and down here with the same strip, so I wasn't wasting it. And it kind of broke up my red down here. I really, really like the way that turned out. So now I want to go in and, oh, I forgot my hydrate bottles. So before I start to decorate and do my personal stuff, I want to go ahead and lay out my winter break stickers from Libby & Co. And for that, I'm going to, I kind of want to lay them out up here, but I think I'm going to lay them out down here because I have 2 weeks worth and I want to make sure that I can do them across every single day for the next 2 weeks, just because that's how long she's out of school. Alright, so before I go any further into it, I'm going to start doing my stickies because I have a ton of stickies to kind of get through, and I want to make sure that I can get through all of them. Okay, so today I have a work lunch at 1 o'clock, and that's going to be at my old job where I used to work. I do have some of these icons from, who is this from? Planner Girls, that I picked up one of her Christmas kits and I have yet to use it, and I probably won't, so I'm just going to use some of her icons. I was going to use a teardrop, but she actually has a food icon. So I'm going to layer that there, and then at night I think we're going to try and go to see the Christmas lights tonight since we were too lazy to do it yesterday. So I'm going to use this half box and I'm going to layer it just like how we did yesterday. I'm going to put some lights over it. The lights don't really match, but that's okay. They're cute anyway. Tomorrow I have an appointment at 1 p.m. that I'm still not sure that I'm going to keep, but I'm going to mark it anyway, just so I can remember and either call to cancel or do something. And then at night we have a promotion dinner for my brother. He got promoted at his job, so that's going to be at night, and I guess for that I'll use a half box, and I'll use this reindeer. This is actually from the washi set, so it's like a full half box. And I also have Etsy Payday, which I totally forgot about. So I'm going to layer Etsy Payday down here, and then I'm going to layer a red bubble, or a teardrop, to mark dinner right there. And then Wednesday, the only thing I have to do is pick up presents from my mom's house, so I have to remember to do that. There is also a little dinner at night that I don't know if we're going to end up going to or not, so I guess I will layer I'll layer a quarter box down at the bottom for like a don't forget type thing, and then I will put a little teardrop right above it. Or here, let me do a bigger teardrop, and that way I can remind myself for dinner. The only thing I want to remember on Thursday and Friday is that the daycare, I mean, obviously it's Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, but I want to remember that the daycare closes at 1 p.m. on Thursday and they're closed Friday, obviously. So I think I'm just going to put a page flag here to remind myself that it closes, and then daycare is closed this day, so obviously it's Christmas. I don't even think I need to remind myself of that. And then the only other thing I have is Sunday we have a lunch, so I'm going to use this red quarter box, and now I'll put it here, and it's just a lunch with my H&R Block girlfriends, and so I will label that there. Now I'm going to go in and cover up the headers down here. I think I have just enough to cover them up. Just enough. So I have put myself on a little tiny YouTube schedule, and I have been uploading beauty videos on Tuesday and Friday. And then I think if I have any extra beauty videos, I'll throw them in on other days. So I'm just going to take these quarter boxes and layer it down here. I'm using my last two little Hello Grace Designs cameras. Probably should order some more of those. And actually, probably on Friday will be my yearly what we got for Christmas video, because typically what I'll do is either like film it while we're doing it and then edit and upload it later on in the day. So that'll probably be what's Friday. I don't know. Stay tuned for that because I'm not positive. And then Sunday I'll have to remember to film my plan with me. And then as far as Etsy stuff, I'm trying to use up these little mail stickers from Rory Sweet Addiction, so I'm going to go to the P.O. box later today. I guess I'll just layer that at the bottom. And then I will go Wednesday. These don't match perfectly, but what ifs. And then I will probably move it to Saturday since the post office is closed, probably partial day Thursday and all day Friday. So I'm not even going to worry about that. I need to print and cut orders today. And then for Christmas Eve, I just need to remember to post my coupon code. So I'm going to take this half box and cut it in half because I don't need an entire thing. All right, so I think I'm done. I'm going to go ahead and fill in everything and then decorate and see how many stickers I can throw on this page. I'm really excited. Alrighty, so I wasn't initially going for a no white space look, but that's kind of how it ended up turning out, just because I filled in like every single spot that I could with Christmas stickers because I have so many Christmas stickers. So I was going to write in red or green, but I decided to go with black, and I just used a regular Staedtler Triplus fine liner pen. Just because I wanted the writing to pop against all this color. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm hoping throughout the week I can still kind of see what I need to get accomplished because there's so many stickers going on, but I love it. Like I said, it turned out exactly how I wanted it to. It is Christmas thrown up all over my sheet, and I love that. And again, like, it's totally different. This one's totally different than all of them, but even this one I used a lot of red and green, but you can see it's still totally different. This is very traditional red, green, white type of Christmas, and this is very classic, very whimsical, and just a really great overall. And then of course that one's completely different, but mainly these two were the ones that I was afraid of, and I'm glad that here I used the regular checklist, and here I filled it in with more of the red and green because that definitely makes it pop as well. So anyway, that is the end of my Christmas spread, my last Christmas spread, and like I said, I love it. I hope that you guys did too. I'm going to film a January plan with me, and then next week will be be New Year's Eve kit, of course, and then let me know if you guys have any ideas for anything further out than that, what you guys plan on doing. I hope that you all enjoyed this. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!